Hello, everyone. Jose J. Garcia, real estate investor, coach, and mentor here. So, I wanted to make this quick video. So, I'm sure most of you can see my background, you know what that is. Good old Craigslist. Craigslist is one of many social media sites, off-market sites, I consider them, that we use to find deals many times, and more importantly, post deals. I don't typically find deals, and by that I mean mobile homes on social media. I believe if it's on social media, it is either not a good deal or it's not going to last, right? So, but I want to break down a couple things that I'm seeing because a lot of you students, investors that are reaching out to me is these mobile homes are selling for too much. It's the inflation is there. There's not enough deals. I can't find, all these, and I call these just a bunch of excuses, what it is. But I did spend a little bit of time this morning on Craigslist, and one of the things I'm seeing is the numbers are definitely wacko, to say the least. Okay, so I want to start sharing my screen here real quick, and I want to show you some of these. Now, if these homes belong to you, look, you're welcome to sell them for whatever it is that you can give for it. You list them, you do whatever you like. Okay, I'm not here pointing or calling anybody out. What I'm simply trying to teach and coach here is to pay attention to the numbers and how you come up with the numbers, because that's the biggest thing. Is if you don't know what the value of a mobile home as is or what it can sell for, that's something that you should focus a little bit more before you start investing. You will not know what a good deal is if you do not know what the ARV is going to be. ARV meaning after repair value. Once I come in, I buy it, I make it beautiful, livable, presentable, all exclusive, right? It is ready to be sold. What is the top dollar that I can get for that mobile home? You have to know that number because that also helps you when you're trying to invest in something that's a fixer upper, a handyman special, distress, call them whatever you will. You're not going to be able to put those numbers together unless you know what the final number is. That's the starting point. Okay. And we coach you on all this, by the way. But I was looking at this. I was actually looking for parks here. Somebody had mentioned there's a couple parks listed on Craigslist. I didn't think it was true, and I haven't found them yet. So maybe they didn't last. You see, maybe it was a good deal. It did not last. But it got me through browsing it a little bit through some of these mobile homes, and I was like, okay, so there's some potential. There's definitely some land deals. That's those are always good as well. Land deals is a mobile home on a piece of land, piece of parcel, real estate. It can be retired to, meaning that it's actually considered real estate, or it's just a mobile home, personal property, still on land. Either or, you got your personal privacy there, right? But the first one that got my attention was this one on top here. And it's a Stockbridge. Again, if you own this property here, I'm not calling you out. I'm simply using this video for educational purposes only. My first thing when anybody brings me over home is okay, what are you asking for? Okay, well, what is your bottom dollar and what's the reason? I like to know why people are selling. Why are you selling at this time? That is not to get personal with people. It is more so for me to find out how distressed you are. Okay, somebody who lives in a three-bedroom, two-bath example. Okay, mobile home. Maybe the family's outgrowing it. They have an extra kid. They have relatives staying with them, so they need to get something bigger, and therefore upgrading to a double wide. Well, that would be somebody that may or may not sell, may or may not lower their price. You see, they're not as distressed as somebody who, hey, I have to move out of state. My job is transferring. I have to go be closer to family. I'm behind on lot rent. Okay, I haven't been able to pay taxes on it. The party's talking about taking it from me, evicting me. Who do you think is more distressing? Now, we don't use that to take advantage. I just want to know who is more distressed and what is the distress level, if you will. Okay, so I start with those questions and I ask the numbers and what's their lowest. I want to know what their lowest is because if we're not even in the same ballpark, I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time. I'll put it on the back burner. I'll follow up. Key number two, follow up is always there. Okay, every other week, just come in, check in, mention. Don't let a seller ever forget about you. But I want to know that because if we're not in the same ballpark, I'm not going to spend my time to go out there and view it, to waste time. That's what I call wasting time. Get the deal where it's even at a deal position, and then start your due diligence and your duties from there. This one here, 30,000, three-bedroom, two-bath in Stockbridge. So, the home is not in bad condition at all. I've seen a few of the pictures. Now, this is what it's considered metal on metal, meaning metal roof, metal siding, metal everything. The home is made like a can, if you will, right? I love them. Those are my favorite, by the way. But if you see on the inside, and they don't have as many pictures as I like, but I guess it gets the point across. So there's the kitchen. Definitely either updated, rehab, or just very well kept. Okay. I don't think those are yeah, those would be the original cabinets. So definitely maybe a paint job on it. So next room, and again, not the best of pictures they posted on here, but okay, looks like maybe new carpet, needs a little bit of cleanup, but okay. I don't see any holes on the wall, the little that I can't see, but obviously this has to be a bedroom. The next picture of the hallway. Okay, again, and one of the things I'm looking for is, any damages, any leaks, anything that would be of addressing right away. So I don't see any leaks. I don't see any holes on the wall. I don't see any damage. It really looks like a fresh paint job. So again, we could be talking about an investor doing this. Definitely an upgrade. Okay, this is not how the mobile home came. This tub looks like could be the same one, but it looks like maybe the siding around the shower got changed, and obviously very fresh, very new, if you will. So I like that. Central heat and air, that is huge. Okay, so now if it works, but central heat and air, that will definitely make the value of any mobile home go up immediately. Okay, that's huge. Central heat and air. So here it looks like, there you go. So either that's the next shower, or maybe this in progress of when they were getting that shower done. They're showing you that process. I haven't read all the details on this either. So, but new flooring, that's also huge. Get rid of the particle if you have it. If you have particle and there's no damage, so obviously don't fix something that's not broken, but something that they know. I like that there's lumber already in here. So definitely somebody doing the upgrades on it. This is not common for us to see, so I'm definitely thinking this is an investor who's putting a layout. This is the actual layout of a mobile home. That's pretty interesting to see. Not many people use that. And of course, community features. Yep. So this is more now talking about the actual park, the community, and things that they offer. Underground utilities, clubhouse, park, playground, a pool, a tennis courts, plural, swimming pool, clubhouse, and a play area. So yeah, this is obviously a nicer of a community as well. That's what it's looking like. But here's my thing, okay? And the reason that I'm doing it, definitely an investor, okay? Somebody who is selling directly, they don't write all this. This is excessive. You're talking realtor broker status. Nothing wrong with that, but it's a lot of information, which is good. Only I'm not reading it. Okay, 30,000. That's where my focus is at. Where did you come up with the 30,000? We're seeing all the material inflating at this time, from plumbing, okay, electrical, especially lumber. You can let's not go there. Inflation is happening. Inflation is not keeping up with the cost and the sales of the final ARVs, after repair value mobile homes, which means that obviously people are going to start trying to jack up the prices, jack up the prices. Whatever rehab they did into this mobile home, they're trying to get their money back out of it. They're trying to make up a profit. But there may be, some people may be over their heads. Maybe I got too much into the mobile home. We had a previous investor who came to us for some coaching, and he was 17,000 into a single wide that he would only really be able to sell for about 22, 23. Those are the kind of things you need to keep in mind. Okay, keep in mind on that. So you have to be able to comp these numbers and know what the market numbers are. What the final, I'm going to repeat that, final after repair value. That is huge, because then if I know what I can get final, I know how much labor, how much material, how much I can spend on the mobile home. You see, you're able to put all these numbers and then say, before you get started, is this a good deal? Is this worth me investing in? 17,000 all in to get a 22, 23 maybe return. I'm not sure that's worth it. Not to me. I like to be my formula is a third all in of the final resale. What is the third? If I can sell for 25K, okay, if I can sell for 25,000, I don't want to be into the mobile home for more than about maybe 8,500 all in, material, labor, the holding, the utilities, the insurance, the actual home cost, everything. 8,500 maybe tops on that, and we try to beat that from time to time where we can. But inflation is real, okay, and inflation is real on these numbers as well. 30,000 in this area, this market, I'll let you decipher on that. Send us an email. We'll give you coaching on that and how we can break that down a little bit more. But 30,000 for 3-2 in Stockbridge, Georgia. I'll say 22,000, maybe it's about as tops as it will go. And that's more for an end buyer, by the way. The condition of the home, it is not for an investor at this point. Not unless you're an investor who's looking for something that's already moving ready and you're simply looking to convert them into rentals. That's okay then. You can go on that. But it's definitely ballooned up quite a bit on that. Okay. The next one I saw here, I'm going to go through it real quickly. I was not expecting to make this video as long, but that's what happens. So here is a double wide, okay? And I did read this one a little bit. Looks like they're asking obviously 50,000, okay? 50,000 for this one. It is a newer double wide. It's a double wide, which is obviously bigger than any single wide. It's two single wides put together. That's what a double wide is. Okay, no damages. This is definitely a move-in ready. There's no upgrades, no updates. This is the way the mobile home came, but it's not very old, so maybe somebody's just trying to get out of this home. Now, as you can see, they have started painting this wall either blue and not finished on this white, or maybe started painting it white and got to paint the rest of that blue. So we'll see on that. But something like that is minimal. Paint jobs, anybody can paint. Well, we'll use that lightly. So for this double wide here, and I don't want to beat up on these numbers. I would say maybe 40K, 45,000 maybe tops. They're not completely off of it, but for something like this, again, you're talking about an end buyer. This is not an investor. It's in a community park, as you can see, it reads on here. So you'd be buying the personal property only, just a mobile home. Something to keep in mind. But look, I'm going to get off of the Craigslist site. So we use many social media sites for many things, whether it's for branding, marketing, advertising, to buy or sell mobile homes, to catch deals, to catch attention. Okay. A lot of times we do trial ads on there as well. All this that I'm speaking about, we coach you on at GarciaMHU.com. If you're interested in learning about some of these numbers, this is huge. What is the number one mistakes investors make? I can make your list. But one of the things that I see that's most costly is overpaying for a mobile home. If you overpay for a mobile home, you're immediately on the gray area of not doing well. And by that, I mean, you can have expenses from labor, material, holding, utilities, insurance, all those things you can't really lower down. So the only cost that you can is the actual cost of the mobile home. But you can't do so unless you understand the numbers and you understand the markets. That is where we can coach you. Visit us, check out our other videos. We have plenty on here. Be sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you on our next video. Thank you for watching.